And good evening. Welcome out here to Albany High School for another night of high school wrestling here on Albany TV. And it's a quad tonight that will feature the likes of the Mount Air Raiders from up north in Iowa, the North Andrew Cardinals, and the Bulldogs of South Harrison, along with the host Warriors of Albany. Including in our matches tonight, we will have the battle at the border between Albany and Mount Air. It was originally started whenever Worth County was wrestling with the Warriors in Albany, and with Worth County and Mount Air hugging the Iowa-Missouri border, they started the battle at the border, and they fight for the US 169 sign established back in 2014. Warriors are looking to get their hands on that prized traveling sign for their first time tonight, and the history of the battle at the border, and we'll kind of go through and we'll tell you why we think that's probably going to happen later tonight as well. But before we do that, let's thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast of high school wrestling here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Boer Body Shop, American Family Insurance, Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center, Albany, Northwest Cell. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany, the City of Albany, and the Albany Booster Club. The Albany, North Andrews, South Harrison, and Mount Air School Districts. Printery New Shopper located in Albany, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. So again, let's take a look at how things will shake out round per round. Round number one, it'll be North Andrew taking on Albany. Looking at those matchups, looks like there will only be 5 contested matches. They will be at 106. For Albany, they will send up Remington Miller. North Andrew will send up Maddox Seibert. At 120 will be the next match. It will be Gavin Schausch for Albany. And for North Andrew, it will be Ryland Martino. For the next match at 126, it'll be the freshman Trevor Akins going up against the freshman Marshall Todd for North Andrew. At 132 for Albany, they'll send up the senior Nate Doolittle. He'll go up against senior Dawson Francher. And next match will be the final one at 182. It'll be the freshman Caden Achterberg going up against the freshman John Reedinger. So again, those are the 5 contested matches that we know of at the moment that will happen in round number 1 between North Andrew and Albany. On the other side of the mat, on mat number 2, it'll be South Harrison and Mount Air. We'll have just 2 contested matches, we believe, at this time, and that will be at 182. For Mount Air, they will send up Keaton White. South Harrison will send up Caston Van Meter, and the next one will be at 195. Be the freshman Tucker Larson for Mount Air and the freshman Mason Edwards for South Harrison. Following that, we'll have round number 2. It'll be South Harrison and North Andrew on one mat. It looks to be 5 contested matches on the boys' side, maybe about 2 on the girls' side. At 120, it will be North Andrew's Ryland Martino. He will go up against Mason Hamilton. At 126, it'll be Marshall Todd against Braxton McGee. At 132, Dawson Francher will go up against Hayden Trammell. 182 will be John Reedinger going up against Caston Van Meter. And at 195, Cal McFarland for North Andrew against Mason Edwards for South Harrison. On the girls' side, we'll have a match at 115 between Kendall Nestor and Jaylee Boer. And then we're thinking probably a match at about 120, 125, Jacqueline Reedinger going up against Kentley Whitaker. And then on the other mat on round number 2, it'll be the battle at the border for the US 169 sign. There will be 3 matches, one at 106 between Remington Miller of Albany and Brock Shaha of Mount Air. At 170 between Kyle Burke and Jaden Knight. And at 182, it'll be Caden Achterberg for Albany against Keaton White of Mount Air. So a lot of open spots tonight for the Raiders. That is one of the reasons why we think the Warriors will come home with that battle at the border sign. Taking a look now at round number 3, North Andrew, Mount Air. Again, just 3 matches on mat number 2. It'll be a matchup at 106 between Brock Shaha and Maddox Seibert. 182 between John Reedinger and Keaton White. And then at 195, Cal McFarland will take on Tucker Larson. And then our biggest battle of the night will be on mat number 1 here in round number 3 versus Albany and South Harrison. They look to have about 9 contested matches tonight. At 120, it'll be Gavin Schausch for Albany taking on Mason Hamilton for South Harrison. At 126, Trevor Akins will go up against Braxton McGee of South Harrison. 132, Albany's Nate Doolittle will go up against Hayden Trammell. At 138, it'll be the freshman Zane Rippey from Albany going up against Joshua Bijan from South Harrison, or Caden Eckerson. We're not quite certain who they're going to put in that 138 spot at this time yet. At 145 for Albany, it'll be Conlon Newman going up against Tony Tessero. At 152, it'll be Jared Button for Albany against Jason Baker for South Harrison. 160, it'll be Xavier Darenfelt for Albany against Parker Chamberlain from South Harrison. 182, it will be Caden Achterberg for Albany against Caston Van Meter, again for South Harrison. And at 285, it'll be the junior Sam Miller going up against Jarrett Evans of South Harrison. So, again, those are the contested matches that we will have round 1, 2, and 3 for you here tonight. We're going to take a quick break during our BTC Bank pregame, and we'll be back to get ready to start the matches tonight. Round number 1 between North Andrew and Albany and South Harrison Mount Ayr when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Boer Body Shop, LLC, 3 miles south of Albany on Highway 85 in Avona, now has towing service available. So if you need your vehicle towed, you can call Jeff Boer at 660-541-5469. So when you're needing body work or towing services, give Jeff Boer a call at Boer Body Shop, LLC at 660-541-5469. That's 660-541-5469.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for high school wrestling action tonight here on Albany TV. Again, like to thank all of our sponsors again for helping you bring you wrestling coverage tonight here from Albany High School. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Boer Body Shop, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, Northwest Cell, Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, and East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany, and the City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, the Albany School District, along with the North Andrew School District, South Harrison School District, and the Mount Ayr School District. Printer and New Shopper located in Albany, and Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Again, we will have a battle tonight in round number 2 between Albany and Mount Ayr. They will wrestle for the Battle at the Border US 169 sign. Again, it was first established back in 2014 between Worth County and Mount Ayr, with both towns hugging the Missouri-Iowa border, and both on US 169. They came up with the sign and the title. Worth County wrestled with Albany for the past couple of seasons. Worth County has not had any wrestlers the past couple of seasons, so have not wrestled. So Mount Ayr and Albany will continue the tradition here. And again, so far, Mount Ayr has held that trophy since its inception back in 2014, with coming tonight with just 5 wrestlers. The Warriors look to earn that US 169 sign here tonight against Mount Ayr. Again, I'm Jared Roberts. I'll be doing all the play-by-play for you here tonight. We're also joined by our color analyst and helping do play-by-play as we have 2 separate mats tonight, also running the camera. So, Brett, you get the trifecta, is Brett Williams.
Oh, yeah. My extensive wrestling knowledge we put on display in this one as I really break down what goes on the mats. No, that's a joke. My wrestling knowledge is very limited. We made it known the last meet, but we know enough to be able to call it. So, yeah, we're gonna bring you this meet, all the matches, and should be exciting. There's not a lot of matches until we get to Albany versus South Harrison, but all the guys are going to be working hard to get their school a win. And like we said, we got some competition between Albany and Mount Ayr for that US 169 sign. So, that's going to be competitive, even though there's not that many matches in that either. But the ones we do see, they're going to be fun to watch.
And there are going to be a couple of matches that are really going to bring some attention to people. We have a couple of state qualifiers in this meet tonight between these 4 schools. Not quite as certain with Mount Ayr. They do have a very good wrestling pedigree up in Iowa, but not really quite certain exactly what they bring every year. Again, really down this year. South Harrison, pretty much almost a full roster. Albany, almost pretty much a full roster again this year. North Andrew has a very small team, but they are very well coached and very committed. And we're going to see one of the top wrestlers in the state tonight, or a couple of top wrestlers in the state. We're going to see from North Andrew at 132 tonight. He wrestles about that 126, 132. He likes to be in that 126 area, and that's Dawson Francher, the senior from North Andrew. Good friends with a couple of seniors that are also going to be people to watch for on Albany, and Gavin Schausch and Nate Doolittle, who are going to wrestle tonight at 120 and 132. So the one match that the watch in this first round will be Francher and Doolittle that will go at it at 132. Nate Doolittle, though, just coming back off of injury, so he will be getting his first action here tonight, I believe, after a couple of weeks off trying to work back from an injury he suffered during football season. So it'll be interesting to see that. We will now get ready for our national anthem here from Albany.
For the
We'll now let you listen in here for the announcement of all the wrestlers.
Mount Air Raiders and North Andrew Cardinals. Tonight's matches will be Albany and North Andrew on the north mat, South Harrison and Mount Air on the south mat. In the second round will be Albany and Mount Air on the north mat, and North Andrew and South Harrison on the south mat. And the final round will be Albany and South Harrison on the north mat, and Mount Air and North Andrew on the south mat. Tonight's wrestlers, at 106 from Albany, Remington Miller. From Mount Air, Brock Shaha. And from North Andrew, Maddox Seibert. At 113, everybody's open. At 120 from Albany, Gavin Schaus. From South Harrison, Mason Hamilton. And from North Andrew, Ryland Martino. At 126 from Albany, Trevor Akins. From South Harrison, Braxton McGee. And from North Andrew, Marshall Todd. At 132 from Albany, Nate Doolittle. From South Harrison, Hayden Trammell. Mount Air and North Andrew are open. Oh, I forgot Dawson Fancher at 132 from North Andrew. I am sorry. At 138 from Albany, Zane Rippey. From South Harrison, Caden Eckerson. The other two are open. .145 from Albany, Conlon Newman. 145 from South Harrison, Tony Tercero. Mount Air and North Andrew are open. .152 from Albany, Jared Button. And from South Harrison's Jason Baker. Mount Air and North Andrew are open. .160 from Albany, Xavier Darenfeld. South Harrison, Parker Chamberlain. Other two schools are open. At .170 from Albany, Kyle Burke. And from Mount Air, Jaden Knight. .182 from Albany, Caden Octoberg. South Harrison, Caston Van Meter. Mount Air, Keaton White. And North Andrew, Jason Reedinger. John Reedinger, my bad. .195, Albany is open. South Harrison, Mason Edwards. Mount Air, Tucker Larson. North Andrew, Cal McFarland. At 220 from Mount Air, Braden Swightlet. Other schools are open. 285 from Albany, Sam Miller. And from South Harrison, Jarrett Evans. Other schools are open. Your lady wrestlers tonight from South Harrison, we have Jaylee Boer, Kentley Whitaker, and Layla Boer. And from North Andrew, Ariel Swope, Kendall Nestor, and Jacqueline Reedinger. Tonight's first matchup, we'll have Albany and North Andrew on the north mat and South Harrison and Mount Air on the south mat.
So again, those are the announcement of the wrestlers that will be participating tonight and each of their classes. Again, we will have North Andrew Albany in round 1 and South Harrison Mount Air in round 1 as well. Again, on the mat that we will show over on the north mat for the most of the time, which is where Albany will be participating, it'll be North Andrew versus Albany. We'll have 5 matches, one at 106. It'll be between Remington Miller and Maddox Seibert. At 120, it'll be Gavin Chauch and Rylan Martina. 126, Trevor Akins against Marshall Todd. 132, Nate Doolittle versus Dawson Francher. And at 182, Caden Achterberg against John Riedinger. Over on the south mat in round number 1, there will be matches at 182 between Caston Van Meter and Keaton White, and one at 195 between Mason Edwards and Tucker Larson. And those will be the only 2 matches that we will have in round number 1 over on the south mat. So as we get things going, we will show you the matches as they occur. We'll try and provide you updates from each of the matches going on. We'll try and mainly show, though, the one over on the right mat, but if there is a match going on over on the south mat that is of importance, we will try and show that one as well. So the first match actually we're going to have a match here at 113 between Mount Air and South Harrison. Brooke Shaha is going to move into 113 to take on Cohen Keymichael. So that'll make it 3 matches here. So Brock Shaha is going to jump up a weight class. And they will get started over here on the left mat. North Andrew in there, South Harrison in the gray and purple, as Mount Air in the gray and red over on the right mat here. Albany in the black and green, North Andrew in the red and black. As they get started, it's a 2-0 lead here for Mount Air over South Harrison over on the left mat. As here at 106, it's Remington Miller and Maddox Seibert. Here on the right mat as 2 points quickly awarded here to Maddox Seibert. And a pin going to come in 46 seconds here for South Harrison. As picking up the win there is Brock Shaha. So pinfall in 46 seconds over Keymichael.
The stoppage here on the right mat. Wrestlers return to the middle with Miller going to be in the down position.
There's 50 seconds here into the match. South Harrison will look to pick up some points here with open matches here in the first couple of weight classes against Mount Air. As at the moment, Seibert with Miller down, trying to get him onto his back, and is going to start to get back points here. And he'll be awarded 2 back points, takes a 4-0 lead, 1:10 here into the match. And again, Maddox Seibert going to pick up some more back points here. Trying and looking for the pin, not quite getting the shoulder down, and is going to get the pin in 1:28. Seibert gets the pinfall win in 1:28 over Miller of Albany. Next match will be at 120 between Gavin Chauch and Rylan Martino. And over on the left mat, we're going to wrestle at 182 between Caston Van Meter and Keaton White, as Chauch and Martino will go at it over on the right mat. And Schausch will get 2 takedown points here for the Warriors, and an escape point awarded here to Martino. Schausch goes for the leg as they go out of bounds. They'll come back to center here over on the left mat. 2 more takedown points awarded here to Schausch in this match at 120. Here between the Warriors and the Cardinals. They're going to be out of the circle. They'll come back to center as the Cardinals will be in the down position. And 2 takedown points awarded here to the Mount Air Raiders as Schausch gets Martino on his back and picks up the pin in 47 seconds. So Schausch with a pinfall in 47 seconds over Martino of North Andrew. Next one will be at 126 between Marshall Todd of North Andrew and Trevor Akins of Albany. Mount Air, it's Keaton White looking to try and get the shoulders down here of Caston Van Meter. With still 40 seconds left, and he will get the pin in 1:20. So White will pick up the pinfall win in 120 over Caston Van Meter of South Harrison. Next match will be at 195 between Mason Edwards and Tucker Larson. Again, wrestling at 126 here is Marshall Todd of North Andrew, Trevor Akins of Albany. And they'll be out and they'll have to come back to center, both at neutral. 41 seconds into the match. 20 seconds into the match here over on the left mat, still scoreless here at 195 between Tucker Larson of Mount Air and Mason Edwards of South Harrison.
And Todd going to get 2 takedown points on Akins.
Two takedown points going to be awarded here to Mount Air's to Tucker Larson as well at 195.
Akins gets 1 point for an escape.
45 seconds left in the match over on the right between North Andrew and Albany. A minute left between South Harrison and Mount Air over the left mat. 2 more points going to be awarded to Todd. It's a 4-1 lead here for North Andrew over Albany. A 2-1 lead for Mount Air over South Harrison over on the left mat.
Down to 20 seconds on the right mat.
Akins doing a good job at keeping from going onto his back, but as I say that, Todd rolls him onto his back. Going to pick up back points. Has to keep his shoulders on for 7 more seconds. And he will pick up the pin here, will Marshall Todd with 154. And the pin comes here at 182. Sorry, it was White pinning Van Meter there at 115.
On the right mat, Nate Doolittle and Dawson Fancher at 132 kicking off. Both guys trying to go for each other's legs. Both of them doing a good job. But 2 points awarded to Fancher there as I say that.
An escape point going to be awarded here to Doolittle. Now wrestling at 195 is Edwards and Larson over on the left mat.
2 more points awarded to Fancher, making it 4-1 North Andrew.
So far, 2 points awarded to South Harrison's Edwards over on the left mat. And 50 seconds left in the match here on the right between Fancher and Doolittle. as Edwards looking to try and get back points here against Larson at 195 on the left mat. And he's going to be awarded 2 back points, takes a 4-0 lead.
Fancher trying to do it all onto his back, but both guys went out of the circle.
30 seconds remaining over on the right mat, 25 here on the left mat.
Doolittle awarded 1 point for an escape.
And the pin will come in 140 with with Edwards over Larson.
Down to 10 seconds here on the right mat. 4-2 in favor of North Andrew. 2 more points now, so 6-2 for North Andrew.
3 seconds, trying to pick up some back points here. And he'll pick up 3 back points there before the match ends, as Fancher will go into the second round here, leading 9-2 over Doolittle. And they're going to wrestle here at 220 here. It'll be Braden Sweatlick against Jarrett Evans over on the left mat.
2 more points awarded to Fancher. Oh, making it 11-2. Fancher doing everything he can to try and do it onto his back, and he's pretty close.
He is getting awarded some back points, and they're going to pin him here. And the pin is going to come in 2:33. So Fancher gets the pin in 2:33 over Doolittle at 132. Next match will be at 182 over on the right between Albany and North Andrew. They're wrestling here at 220 over the left mat, as Braden Sweetlick of Mount Air going up against Jarrett Evans of South Harrison. Warriors picking up some uncontested matches here over the right mat to pad the point total. .40 seconds left, still scoreless here between Mount Air, South Harrison, and round number 1 at 220. Again, the next match over on the right mat between Albany and North Andrew will be at 182. It'll be Caden Achterberg versus Caston Van Meet, be Caden Achterberg versus John Riedinger. So actually, I take that back. They're not even going to wrestle at 182 here. So the 182 wrestler, John Riedinger, did not go up against Achterberg. So we had just 4 matches over on the left mat. This is the 5th match going on over on the left mat. So it'll be the end of round number 1 over on the right mat. Got a minute 25 left here in round number 2 at 220. In this match between Jarrett Evans of South Harrison, Braden Sweetlick of Mount Air. And a point awarded here to South Harrison for the escape. Again, 40 seconds left here in round number 2. As Albany, North Andrew done over on the right mat. Next round 2 will feature Albany Mount Air and South Harrison North Andrew. Albany wins their first match against North Andrew by a final point total of 48-18. 10 seconds. As Sweetlick trying to sweep the leg here of Jared Evans. And then Evans does the exact opposite. He's going to get 2 takedown points here. And that will be the end of the round with South Harrison leading 3-0. So it'll be Sweetlick in the down position, Evans in the top position here. And now it's Jared Evans trying to get Sweetlick onto his back here with 1:20 left here in this third round. And we'll pick up the pin here at 450. So Jared Evans picks up the pinfall win in 450 over Braden Sweetlick. And we will take a break, come back with round number 2. Albany versus Mount Air, South Harrison versus North Andrew when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic Portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stay connected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay and limited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany is the premier event center in Northwest Missouri. With its scenic views, East Fork Lodge and Ranch makes for the ultimate spot to host corporate events, reunions, or any other event that you have planned. For weddings and anniversaries, the Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, with its rustic elegance, has everything you need to make your special day memorable. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center or East Fork Lodge and Ranch. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for round number 2. Again, round number 2 will feature South Harris and North Andrew. Looking like we will have about 5 matches on the docket here between South Harris and North Andrew. Possibly go up to 6. That will just kind of depend on somebody dropping or moving up a class or down a class. And then we'll look like having 2 possible matches on the girls' side. Again, both South Harrison and North Andrew both bring 3 girls. We'll see if they wrestle all 3 tonight or if they're just going to have 1 on each. That will get an open spot for points there. So that will be South Harrison, North Andrew. They'll look like they'll wrestle at about 106, maybe wrestle at 113, 120, 126, 132, 182, and 195. So, again, they could possibly wrestle there at 113. We'll just kind of have to see if North Andrew wants to bump up Maddox Seibert to wrestle at 113 or not. And then on the other side, on mat number 2, there will be matches at 106 between Remington Miller and Brock Shaha. At 170, Kyle Burke and Jaden Knight. 182, Kane Achterberg and Keaton White. And then I think we're also going to see a match at 285 between Sam Miller and Braden Sweetlick. They brought him up to 285 against South Harrison. Sweetlick scheduled to wrestle at 220 tonight. Nobody in his weight class tonight for any of the other teams, so we saw him bump up to 285 against South Harrison. We'll see if we see them do that again here in this next match. Again, this next match between Albany Mount Air will be the battle at the border for the U.S. 169 traveling trophy sign. And again, it started back in 2014. Worth County and Mount Air were the 2 that kind of originally started it. Worth County wrestled with Albany at the time. Worth County has no wrestlers at the moment, so right now it's just an Albany wrestling squad, but they continue to keep the tradition alive of wrestling for the Battle at the Border US 169 sign. So far, Mount Air has held that trophy since its inception back in 2014. Albany looking to change that tonight with a lot of open classes on the Mount Air side. We'll be back with the start of round number 2 here between Mount Air and Albany and South Harris and North Andrew when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club, joining together for the better of the Albany students. The North Andrew School District's winning culture has helped cultivate the minds of their student athletes. The North Andrew School District works to provide a safe and orderly environment in which all students will learn and develop their potential and become responsible members of a global society. Helping their students succeed in sports, in the classroom, and for the future is the North Andrew School District in Rosendale.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
Being a South Harrison Bulldog means that you are part of a family. They care for each other and show compassion for all the students enrolled, their staff, and their school on a daily basis. South Harrison School works hard to promote a positive atmosphere, and they want their students to carry on the proud tradition of their school by not only being good students, but also good citizens. South Harrison School District wants their students to always remember to make every day count. South Harrison School District wants everyone to know that they are proud of their Bulldogs. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. We're about, just underneath 6 minutes left until round number 2. I'd like to thank our sponsors again for helping bring you tonight's high school wrestling action tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Albany Hy-Vee, Boer Body Shop, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Northwest Cell. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany, and the City of Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany, North Andrew, South Harrison, and Mount Ayr school districts, the Printery and News Shop are located in Albany, and Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North, located in Albany. Don't forget, Albany TV will be back on the air for you again tomorrow night. We'll have a 6 o'clock tip-off between the Warriors of Albany as they will go on and Grand River Conference West action to take on the Wildcats of King City tomorrow night. King City homecoming as well. So I'll bring you those festivities for you tomorrow as well. Again, that will be a 5 o'clock tip-off tomorrow night from King City. And the next week, a lot of basketball action coming your way on Albany TV next week as we will be covering all 22 games of the Stanberry Invitational Basketball Tournament. We also know South Harrison has a basketball tournament next week as well. We wish everybody participating in that tournament good luck, as well as everybody participating at the Stanberry tournament next week. We will be bringing you, though, all 22 games starting on Monday at 4:30, and we'll end it on Saturday afternoon sometime. And Brett, strap on. It's going to be a long week.
Yeah, luckily we've already got a little bit of experience with that in the Albany tournament. I do believe there's probably going to be more games in the Stanberry tournament because a couple teams had to pull out of the Albany tournament because of football, but it's going to be fun. High school basketball is fun to watch, and tournament, they always seem to kind of turn it up a little bit since it's a tournament, and so it's going to be some fun games, a lot of good teams in the Stanberry tournament. So yeah, it's gonna be a long week, but it should be some good games happening. So I'm excited.
And then also don't forget, if you're a fan of wrestling coverage here on Albany TV, this will not be our final wrestling action that we will call for you. We'll have one more wrestling night of, well, it'll actually be a whole day of wrestling coverage. The first Saturday in February, mark it down on your calendars. It will be Albany Invitational Wrestling Tournament here on Albany TV. The 5th of February will start at 9:30. Usually gets done somewhere around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. We'll have all-day coverage for you here on Albany TV. We know Albany, of course, will be here. North Andrew, South Harrison will also be in attendance for that day of wrestling. It's always a good day of wrestling, and it's a good warm-up. The next week we'll start districts, so that's a good matchup and a good day of high school wrestling, kind of see where everybody sits going into that district wrestling and how everybody shakes out. And, again, a lot of Grand River Conference wrestlers that will be here for the Albany Wrestling Tournament. Again, that will be on the first Saturday in February, February the 5th.
Yeah, and I think that's a date that a lot of the wrestlers tonight that are here tonight and wrestlers that aren't, they're going to look forward to. Like you said, a lot of GRC wrestlers are going to be at that, and it's, again, like you said, it's you kind of get to see where you compare with some other wrestlers in your in your weight class before you start districts. And from there on, you just got to keep winning to move on, and then you get into the sectionals and the state tournament. And so that's kind of the start of when things really get serious and you really got to start putting together some wins. And so, yeah, like you said, that date is going to be a big day for wrestling in the GRC.
And if you are a fan of wrestling and want to come out and you can't make it tonight, don't worry. There are a couple more times where you could come out and watch the Albany Wrestlers here in Albany. They will be back at home next week, Tuesday, as they'll host a try against Polo and Wayne. And then on Thursday, back at home again. This time it'll be a quad. They'll take on Maysville, Stanberry, and West Platte. So, again, those are some upcoming wrestling matches that are going to be at home for the Warriors. This weekend, starting on Saturday, they will they will go over to Nebraska, to DeWitt, to go to the Tri-County duels. Those will start on Friday and go into Saturday. And then on the 22nd, Albany will face off in the Lathrop Wrestling Tournament down in Lathrop. The 29th, it will be a big day for Grand River Conference Wrestling, as it's the GRC Wrestling Tournament. Again, we cannot make any of those other wrestling meets. We do apologize due to other scheduling conflicts. Next week we'll be at the Stanberry Tournament covering those games. And then during the GRC Wrestling Tournament, we will be at the King City Tournament covering Trophy Day for that one. And then for the Lathrop Tournament, won't be able to make that one as well. But again, we wish all of the wrestlers the best of luck in it. Again, come on out, support the wrestlers. They really enjoy to have fans out. There's quite a few fans in attendance tonight here for the four teams, and we love to see that. We love to see high school wrestling getting the props it deserves. These wrestlers put just in as much time as the football players, basketball players, things like that. So they deserve just as much recognition as anybody.
Yeah, and it's hard work too. You gotta make weight every single meet, and wrestlers do a lot of training and practicing to do that. So, and I think we're about to start with round 2, which is Albany against Mount Ayr and North Andrew against South Harrison. I believe that should be starting here pretty soon.
Yes, and over on the left mat it'll be South Harrison, North Andrew. Looks like they're going to start on the girls' side here. As over on the right mat, it'll be Albany Mount Ayr for the Battle at the Border US 169 sign. So we will see exactly what we've got going on over here on the left mat between North Andrew, South Harrison. We'll see exactly who they have wrestling who. And Jaylee Boer, Kentley Whitaker, and Lila Boer for South Harrison. Ariel Swope, Kendall Nestor, and Jacqueline Riedlinger for North Andrew. Those are the 6 wrestlers that are in attendance tonight on the girls' side. We also wish the girls' wrestlers the best of luck. They will start their districts the same time that Albany will host their wrestling tournament, that first Saturday in February the 5th. I know that's always, Albany's kind of always had their tournament then, and Misha kind of threw in the girls district would be that weekend, so I know some of those wrestling coaches are going to have to pull double duty at a couple different places or have some of their assistants help out in one place or the other. So again, we wish all of the girls the best of luck at their districts the 5th of February. So again, Albany Mount Ayr will start at 106. Actually, I take that back. They're going to probably start at 170 here, as Albany's going to get a couple of uncontested wins here. And on the girls' side here, we'll see if we are going to have a match here. Yes, we will. It's Jaylee Boer against Ariel Swope. North Andrew looking for their first points, here of the match as 2 points awarded here to the Lady Cardinals.
We're going to get started here on the right mat with at 170 with Kyle Burke facing off against Jaden Knight of Mount Ayr.
So about a minute left here in the match. They're going to have a technical hold there against North Andrews, so South Harrison will pick up a point. So it's a 2-1 lead here for the Lady Cardinals as it's Kendall Nestor going up against Jaylee Boer.
It's 2-0 over on the right with Mount Ayr. Mount Ayr's Jaden Knight over Albany's Kyle Burke.
And an escape point awarded here to Boer as it's tied up at 2-2 here with underneath 30 seconds left in the first round.
Down to 50 seconds over on the right mat. Jaden Knight trying to work Kyle Burke over onto his back.
And he will get him onto his back now here. Looking to get the shoulders down for the pin. Is gaining some back points. Burke has about 30 seconds to fight off getting pinned here. And at the end of the first round, it's tied 2-2 here between South Harrison and North Andrew on the left mat.
Down to 15 seconds over on the right mat. Kyle Burke still trying to fight to stay alive.
And they will be at neutral to start round number 2 over on the left mat as the pin comes in 1:53 in favor of Jaden Knight. They'll wrestle at 182 now over on the right mat as we'll continue to show you left mat action as 2 points awarded here for Boer as she leads 4-2. 1:15 left here in the second round. 182 to Caden Achterberg and Keaton White over on the right mat. Boer momentarily had the Cardinals on her back, picks up 2 more points. She now leads 6-2. Now looking for the pin. And we'll get the pinfall in 3:06.
As Keaton White gets the pin over Caden Achterberg in 26 seconds into the first round.
So White picked up the pinfall win in 26 seconds over Achterberg. Now wrestling here will be Kentley Whitaker and Jacqueline Riedlinger. And now wrestling at 285 here. Bumping up a class again will be Braden Sweetlick against Sam Miller. 2 points awarded here to North Andrews Riedinger. 40 seconds into the match against Kentley Whitaker. So underneath a minute left here in this first round over on the left mat between North Andrew, South Harrison.
Sweetlick's going to get a point.
Technical violation there against Miller, pulling on the headgear. That time is Sweetlick. 30 seconds left in the match over on the left mat between North Andrew, South Harrison, as Kentley Whitaker and Jacqueline Riedinger go at it. A minute left here in the right mat between Albany and Mount Ayr at 285. And now Riedinger looking to try and get the pin, picking up some back points here. 5 seconds left here in the round. And we'll pick up 3 back points as she'll take a 5-0 lead going into the second round. They'll be out of the circle, come back to neutral here at the center circle. 40 seconds left here on the right mat. South Harrison, North Andrew will go neutral over on the left mat.
Down to 20 seconds here on the right mat between Miller and Sweetlick.
Sweetlick with a 1-0 lead for Mount Ayr over Albany. Two more points awarded here to North Andrew for the takedown over on the left mat.
And that's going to end the first round here on the right mat with Sweetlick leading Miller 1-0 after the first round.
And the pin will come in 2:42 in favor of Riedinger over Whitaker of South Harrison.
And Miller and Sweetlick are going to start. Both going to be in the neutral position to start off the second round.
Layla Boer will come out and get the uncontested win here for South Harrison. As next match between South Harrison and North Andrew will be on the boys' side at 120, maybe at 113 as well. Wrestling at 285 here, 120 left in this second period. Miller's going to get 2 takedown points. He leads 2-1 now.
.60 seconds left in the second round. Miller still holding a 2-1 lead.
So I take that back. There will not be a match at 113 between North Andrew and South Harrison. They will wrestle at 120. It'll be Rylan Montina and Mason Hamilton.
25 seconds left on the right mat. Still 2-1 Miller. Now down to 5 seconds. And that's going to end the round. Miller now holding a 2-1 lead as we enter the third round here momentarily.
2 points awarded here to South Harrison's Hamilton as he gets Montina down. Now looking to pick up some back points as well. 45 seconds gone here in the opening round.
Miller's going to start in the down position for this third round as he holds a 2-1 lead.
And the pin will come in 56 seconds in favor of Mason Hamilton. Well, Hamilton picks up the pin in 46 seconds over Montina of the North Andrew. Now at 126, it'll be Braxton McGee going up against Marshall Todd.
Miller gets back up to his feet, trying to get the escape. And he's taken back down.
No points awarded as he started in the up position.
Miller once again getting back up to his feet.
Miller will get the escape point there. 3 back points awarded here.
And we're down to 55 seconds left in the third round. Miller holding a 3-1 lead over Sweetlick.
South Harrison's McGee picks up 3 back points here. And McGee and Todd over on the left mat at 126.
25 seconds left on the right mat. Sweetlick trying to get Miller, take him down.
Miller's Sweetlick here on the right mat at 285. And 2 points now going to be awarded here to Mount Air. And another point awarded here to Mount Air as well, as they're going to call Miller trying to escape out of the circle. The pin will go here in a minute 27 to Braxton McGee.
10 seconds left on the right mat in the third round.
Now at 132, it's Dawson Fancher and Hayden Trammell over on the left mat. As picking up the win by decision 4-3 is Braden Sweetlick.
As now we're going to have the 106 match between Remington Miller and Brock Shaha.
It's a 2-1 lead here for Fancher at 132. Now he'll pick up 2 more
quick
points on the takedown.
2 quick points for Shaha, now 2 more. 1 escape point for Miller. 4-1 in favor of Shaha. 2 more points awarded to Shaha now, and Miller's going to get another escape.
Fancher with a 4-1 lead over on the left mat, 50 seconds into the match.
Now Shaha's awarded 2 more points. Now it's 8-2, 8-3 on the escape point for Miller.
Trying to get Trammell onto his back here. And in a position he can keep him there. Over on the left mat here for Fancher.
Shaha currently up 13-4 on Miller. Now got him on his back, trying to get both shoulders down. Miller able to get over onto his stomach. 3 back points were awarded to Shaha, making it 18-4 here with 40 seconds left in the first round.
3 back points awarded here to Fancher on the left mat.
As Shaha gets the pin over Miller.
At 122.
And I believe that is going to do it for all the matches on the right mat between Albany and Mount Air, I should say.
Right now, Fancher picks up 3 more points, leads 10-1 as the first period ends. And they'll go into the second round here with a 10-0 lead in favor for Fancher. He'll start in the down position. Two points for the reversal, and the pin will come in 2:14 for Fancher. So Fancher picks up the pinfall in 2:14 over South Harrison's Hayden Trammell. Next match should be at 182 between Caston Van Meter and John Riedinger. Albany ends up winning the battle at the border US 169 sign over Mount Air by a final score of 42-27. So Albany now 2-0 so far. South Harrison looking to try and go 2-0 as well. So at 182 is actually going to be open here for Mount Air as well. Or sorry, for North Andrew. So now they'll wrestle at 195 here. It'll be Mason Edwards and Cal McFarland. Two points awarded here to Edwards. And then an escape point going to be awarded here for North Andrew. For McFarland. Two more points going to be awarded here for South Harrison. As it's now a 4-1 lead. So match here between Mason Edwards and Cal McFarland at 195 between South Harrison and North Andrew in round number 2. They are in round number 1 of the match. 45 seconds left here in the opening round. Edwards trying to get McFarland rolled over onto his back. Now going to start picking up back points. 30 seconds left here in the match, and the pin will come in 1:33. So it'll be Edwards picking up the pinfall in 1:33 over Cal McFarland. And that should be the last contested match here of round number 2. Round number 3 will feature Albany and South Harrison and North Andrew and Mount Air. So South Harrison, Albany looks to be the longest meet of the night. That'll be coming up for you next. We'll bring you the final results from South Harrison, North Andrew, when we come back after this quick timeout here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Boer Body Shop, LLC, 3 miles south of Albany on Highway 85 in Avona, now has towing service available. So if you need your vehicle towed, you can call Jeff Boer at 660-541-5469. So when you're needing body work or towing services, give Jeff Boer a call at Boer Body Shop, LLC at 660-541-5469. That's 660-541-5469.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic Portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stayconnected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as the Warriors come away with the battle at the border, US 169 sign as they defeat Mount Air 42-27. South Harrison also moves to 2-0 on the night as they pick up a 60-12 victory over North Andrew. South Harrison Albany will be next in round number 3 along with North Andrew Mount Air. See which one of them can pick up a victory tonight. There will just be 3 matches between those two schools. It'll be at 106, Brock Shaha and Maddox Seibert. At 182 between Keaton White of Mount Air and John Riedinger. And at 195, it'll be Tucker Larson for Mount Air versus Cal McFarland for North Andrew. And we're not even certain if we're going to even have 3 at 182 so far. John Riedinger has not wrestled in any of the other 2 matches at that spot. Again, Albany did not have anybody at 195 or at 182. He did not wrestle Caden Achterberg and then did not wrestle against Caston Van Meter of South Harrison. So maybe even no John Riedinger at 182 tonight. So maybe just 2 matches between Mount Air and North Andrew to decide who wins that match. At Albany South Harrison, again, this is the match. It has the most matches in it. At Albany South Harrison will go at it first at 120. It'll be Gavin Schausch along with Mason Hamilton. At 126, it'll be Trevor Akins and Braxton McGee. 132, Nate Doolittle and Hayden Trammell. 138, Zane Rippey and Caden Eckerson. 145, Conlon Newman will go up against Tony Tessero. At 152, Jared Button against Jason Baker. 160, Xavier Darenfeld versus Parker Chamberlain. 182, Caden Achterberg versus Caston Van Meter. And at 285, it'll be Sam Miller and Jarrett Evans. We may see maybe 1 or 2 wrestlers move around weight class-wise, maybe add in maybe 1 or 2 more matches, but probably going to be right at about 9, maybe get up to 10. Don't foresee any more than that between Albany and South Harrison due to the open spots of the 2 schools. I don't know if you'll see Remington Miller jump up to 113 to wrestle Cohen Carmichael. And then I don't know if you'll see possibly South Harrison move some wrestlers around to have maybe everybody moves up a spot. Maybe it would be interesting to see if they would go to 10 because, like I said, I do not see Remington Miller moving up from 106 to 113, especially because he can pick up points there for the Warriors that might be needed to help them win this match.
Yeah, they're going to have to. They're not going to be able to win these matches just solely off of having more wrestlers that they have the past 2 times. They're going to have to go out and win these matches, and so yeah, they might just keep Remington Miller at 106 so they can get those guaranteed points. I mean, it'd be nice to get Remington Miller some more looks at different people, but also you're trying to win these, and so if you got a guaranteed win, you might as well just go ahead and take those points.
And so far, the Warriors have wrestled 8 total matches so far. They have 1 win in those 8 contested matches, and that was Gavin Schausch with a pinfall win in 47 seconds over Rylan Martino. So at that point, you're starting to look, okay, where the points going to start to come from. Again, though, no offense to some of these other guys, it was Sam Miller had a tough fought battle against Sweetlick, got tied up on a takedown, but it was a technical foul on him trying to escape out of the circle before that happened. That kind of gave Sweetlick the win, the 4-3 decision over Miller. Nate Doolittle wrestled, again, probably one of the top wrestlers, especially in the GRC, if not in the state, at whatever weight class he goes in, and that's Dawson Francher, who moved up from 126 to 132. Again, Doolittle also coming off of an injury as well, not giving him an out, just throwing that out there that he is coming off that injury, has not wrestled very much. Kyle Burke had a tough fought battle at 170 against Mount Airs, Jaden Knight. And then at 126, Trevor Akins getting his first varsity wrestling tonight. He had a hard-fought battle against Marshall Todd of North Andrew in their first battle. So, again, there's a couple of wrestlers so far for the Warriors that have put in the good fight, just haven't quite gotten there. So far, it's just Gavin Schausch with the lone victory. The Warriors are going to need some others to come through. They will have some other wrestlers that do have a lot of experience, do have a couple of those wins that will be wrestling that have not wrestled yet so far.
Yeah, so far Albany's been benefiting heavily from just having more wrestlers in these other schools, but not going to be the case here against South Harrison. They're going to have to – there's basically a match in just about every single weight class besides just a few. And so, yeah, they're going to have to kind of step it up a little bit, get some wins here if they want to be able to get more points or win this match against South Harrison because, like mentioned before, they haven't done so well up to this point.
And, again, in the 8 matches that the Warriors have wrestled so far, half of them have been by freshmen. So that's a good thing for the Albany wrestlers to continue to grow and learn at that freshman level, but it's also not so good whenever it's coming down towards points, as sometimes they get awarded to the other team because they have a little bit more experience and are just a little bit better at the sport. So we will continue with our wrestling coverage tonight here on Albany TV when we come back in just a moment, as we'll get set for round number 3, Albany versus South Harrison, North Andrew, and Mount Air, when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany is the premier event center in Northwest Missouri. With its scenic views, East Fork Lodge and Ranch makes for the ultimate spot to host corporate events, reunions, or any other event that you have planned. For weddings and anniversaries, the Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, with its rustic elegance, has everything you need to make your special day memorable. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center or East Fork Lodge and Ranch.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
And welcome back out to Albany as we get set to start round number 3. It'll be Albany, South Harrison, North Andrew, and Mount Ayr. I'd like to thank our sponsors again, help you bring you wrestling night coverage here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and your Albany Hy-Vee. Boer Body Shop located just south of Albany. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Northwest Cell. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and the City of Albany. The Albany Booster Club. Albany, North Andrew, South Harrison, and Mount Ayr School Districts. Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. And Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. We'll get set here to start at 1:20, and it's Gavin Schausch going up against Mason Hamilton. South Harrison, Albany, 2 GRC wrestlers going at it here on the right mat. Got a matchup between 2 senior wrestlers here. Going to push the Warriors back off the mat a little bit there. North Andrew going to pick up a couple uncontested wins over on the left mat here. So far, no points awarded yet here. I'll come back to neutral here as to the dangerous position that Schausch was in. And now Mount Ayr will pick up a couple uncontested wins here for Mount Ayr. And now they will wrestle at 182. It'll be Caston Van Meter, Keaton White.
40 seconds remaining here on the right mat. Still no points for either guy.
So no, again, Keaton White will not wrestle here at 182. As again, still even here. A minute 40 into the match at 120 on the right mat between Schausch and Hamilton. Seven seconds left here in the first round. And they're going to say the takedown occurred after the round ended. So Jaden Knight, Parker Chamberlain. Sorry, no. Jaden Knight, John Reedinger wrestling at 182 over on the left mat. And the pin will come here for Mount Air in 39 seconds. Now Schausch picks up the takedown, has 3 back points awaiting him, and he'll be awarded those, takes the 5-0 lead. So Schausch again getting back points here. 45 seconds left here in round number 2. You got 2 back points awaiting it. As they'll wrestle now at 106 over on the left mat here between Brock Shaha and Maddox Seibert. Three more back points awarded here to Schausch as he'll take a 6-0 lead. 20 seconds left in the opening round.
Schaus and Hamilton gonna go back to the center with 14 seconds left. Schaus in that position, holding a 6-0 lead here in the second period.
Mount Air with a 2-0 lead over on the left mat, picking up 2 more. Take a 4-0 lead.
And that's gonna do it for the second round.
Schausch with a 6-0 lead. Over on the left mat at 106. Brock Shaha and Maddox Seibert. Shaha.
And they're going to start the third
with the
period
lead.
in the neutral position on the right mat.
Picking up back points, looking for the pin. And we'll get it in a minute 18. That'll be Shaha over Seibert.
Schaus and Hamilton go out of the circle. They're going to have to return to the center.
And that'll do it for action over on the left mat. So it'll be Albany South Harrison finishing off the night here on Albany TV. Try and get your results and final total points from the match between North Andrew and Mount Air in a moment.
Hamilton trying to get Schaus on his back, awarded 2 points. Schaus in a little bit of trouble. Down to 105 left still in this third round.
And Hamilton trying to hold Schaus down, does have some back points awaiting him. 50 seconds left here in the third round. And now Schaus looking, trying to get the reversal. Here in this match at 120, Hamilton, though, reverses it right back.
And 35 seconds left.
Three back points awarded here. And Schaus going to be awarded a point for the dangerous position there, as it's a 7-5. So it's a 7-5 lead here for Schaus over Hamilton at 120 with 28.6 left here in the match.
Schaus trying to stay alive for these last 20 seconds in the final round. Does have a 2-point lead. Hamilton trying to work him onto his back. Hamilton running out of time. He's down to 10 seconds. Down to 3.
And Schausch will pick up the 7-5 decision.
Very highly competitive match there. Schausch coming out with the win.
As Schausch picks up the 7-5 victory over Hamilton. And it'll be a match here at 126 upcoming. And it'll be Trevor Akins going up against Braxton McGee. The freshman versus the junior here.
This matchup in the 126 weight class.
So this battle here at 126. They'll go out of the circle. They'll come back to neutral here. And they'll start at 132 over on the left mat. So we'll try and show both mats here. Because at 132 here, it's Doolittle versus Hayden Trammell.
As Akins and McGee leave the circle, return to the center. 1:30 left in the first round.
Doolittle awarded 1 point here over on the left mat. 20 seconds into the match.
As Akins and McGee will have to return to the center once again.
2 takedown points now awarded here to Doolittle on the left mat. 1:20 left here in the opening round. Doolittle with a 3-0 lead.
1:05 left in the first round, still 0-0 on the right.
Again, trying to escape is Trammell. Doolittle brings him right back down to the mat. 1 minute left here in this opening round. Doolittle, for a moment, got back points, or was trying to get back points. And now gets Trammell back on his back. Will pick up some back points here and picks up the pin. And 1:13 does Doolittle.
As McGee now has a 2-0 lead with 30 seconds left in the first round over Akins. Trying to get him onto his back. Akins able to get onto his stomach with 13 seconds left in the first.
Now they'll go to 138 here on the left mat. It'll be Zane Rippey going against Caden Eckerson.
And that'll end the first round. On the right, McGee holding a 2-0 lead still.
Quick 2 points on the takedown there for Eckerson.
Akins will start in the up position for the second round. It's actually a 5-0 lead, not 2-0 for McGee.
Rippey not yet onto his back, now is, so Eckerson will start to pick up some back points here. Minute 25 left here in this opening round over on the left mat.
2 points for reversal for McGee on the right, making it 7-0 McGee.
Three back points awaiting here. South Harrison's Caden Eckerson at 138 with 1:05 left here in the opening round against Zane Rippey. 3 back points now awarded here to South Harrison.
McGee has Akins close onto his back.
They're going to get the escape point here for Rippey. They'll go back to neutral with a 5-1 South Harrison lead. 50 seconds left here in the opening round.
3 more back points for McGee, making it 10-0 with 53 seconds left in the second round.
Two takedown points again are going to be awarded here for Eckerson. He now leads 7-1 over Rippey.
Akins is going to get a point for an escape, 10-1
And now Rippey with the 2-point reversal. 10 seconds left here in the match. In the opening round of the match at 138.
2 more points for McGee, 12 seconds left in the second. Trying to get a pin, though, before.
And the pin is going to come at 4 minutes.
McGee is going to get the pin on the right as well. With 7.5 left in the second round. Making it 353, I should say.
I actually take that back. The pin is going to come in 2 minutes. There for Eckerson. As at 126, it was McGee that got the pin.
And now we're about to see on the right Jared Bunton taking on Jason Baker in 152.
They will wrestle 145, Conlon Newman and Tony Tessera here on the left mat.
Two points awarded to Baker. Trying to get that left shoulder down of Bunton. Three back points now awarded to Baker, making it 5-0 with 1:16 left in the first period.
Dangerous position, so Bunton will pick up a point over on that right mat. Over on the left mat here, still scoreless. 40 seconds here into the match.
Baker will start in the up position as they return to the center. Baker continues to try and get Bunton onto his back. Bunton doing a good job of keeping his base.
.50 seconds left in the opening round. Still scoreless here at 145 between Newman and Tessero. Baker with a 5-1 lead, 35 seconds left over on the right mat over Jared Bunton at 152.
As we're now down to 20 seconds left on the right mat in the first period. Baker almost has Bunton, trying to roll him over onto his back. He's close, but only 5 seconds left. And just before he can get the pin, the round will end as Baker.
And the pin will come here for Tessero in 159.
As Baker holds a 8-1 lead now as we will go into the second period. He was awarded 3 back points before the first round ended. Bunton will start in the opposition to kick off the second round, the second period.
They will wrestle now at 160 over on the left mat. It'll be Xavier Darenfeld against Parker Chamberlain.
Bunton tried to take. Actually, going to have a stoppage on the right mat.
Think an injury timeout here.
Yeah, Baker landed hard on the chest area of Bunton. Probably knocked the wind out of it pretty good, I would say.
So over on the left mat here, 1:10 left here. And this opening round at 160 between Darren Felt and Chamberlain, still scoreless. And now Chamberlain will pick up the 2 takedown points. Bunton looks like he's okay, ready to go back at it at 152 over on the right mat.
Bunton will start on the opposition once the match resumes. Baker's still holding it 8-1 lead with 1:15 left in the second round. Two reversal points awarded to Baker. 10-1 now for Baker. Baker trying to get that left shoulder of Bunton pinned down to the mat. He's close, and he will get it. He will get the pin over Bunton.
Chamberlain trying to pick up some back points as well.
Baker gets the pin in 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
3 back points awarded to Chamberlain as it's now a 5-0 lead as they start the second round over on the left mat at 160.
305. Oh, the points? 10-1, sorry. Was that here? Yes.
So again, a 5-0 lead here for South Harrison's Chamberlain at 160 over Darren Felt.
On the right mat, we're going to kick off at 182 with Caden Octoberg taking on Caston Van Meter. Van Meter able to get 2 quick takedown points.
Darren Felt looking for 3. Has 3 back points awaiting him, I believe. Now looking to try and get the pin here with 1:08 left here in the second round. .40 seconds left here in the second round over on the left mat.
And Van Meter able to get Octoberg on his back. And it will get the pin in 1 minute over Octoberg.
So the pin will come in 3:40. So pinfall win in 3:40 for Darren Felt. As he picks up the win over Chamberlain. At 182 is Van Meter, who picked up the pin in a minute over Achterberg. Next match will be at 285 between Sam Miller and Jared Evans. I believe they're going to start on the left mat here. Is where they will go for that one, as Albany will pick up some uncontested wins over on the right mat. So I'll wrestle 285. Sam Miller, Jared Evans here on the left mat. Remember to stay tuned for the BTC Bank postgame coverage, as well as who tonight's Papa's wrestler of the meet will be. They'll go into the circle. They'll come back to center at neutral between Miller and Evans at 285. .45 seconds in there. Both wrestlers still feeling each other out here at 285. Underneath a minute left now in this first period. Two takedown points as they go out of the circle awarded there for Jared Evans. 34.5 left here in this opening round. Miller will start in the down position. Miller will pick up the escape point to make it now a 2-1. Ten seconds left here in the round. And they will go to the second period with South Harrison's Jared Evans leading 2-1, and who will start in the down position? Miller in the up position. And the other match around number 3, it was North Andrew came away with a 30-12 win over Mount Ayr.
And Miller's gonna get a point for an escape.
So 1:30 left here in this second round. A 3-2 South Harrison lead after the escape point. As it's a 3-1 South Harrison lead. Underneath a minute left here in this second round. And the takedown awarded here at South Harrison, and picking up the pin. And 3:10 is Evans. So Evans picks up the pinfall win in 3:10 over Sam Miller. And we'll have the final stats for you when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV with also tonight's Papa's Wrestler of the Night.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Boer Body Shop, LLC, 3 miles south of Albany on Highway 85 at Avona, now has towing service available. So if you need your vehicle towed, you can call Jeff Boer at 660-541-5469. So when you're needing body work or towing services, give Jeff Boer a call at Boer Body Shop, LLC at 660-541-5469. 5469. That's 660-541-5469.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as the final results are in, and South Harrison comes away with the victory tonight, 40-27, but they were deducted. South Harrison was deducted 2 points as well due to poor sportsmanship in that last round as well. So again, they would pick up the victory though, 40-27 over Albany. So taking a look in the opening round, it was Albany that picked up the win over North Andrew, 48-18. However, it was only Gavin Schausch who was the only one able to pick up a win for the Warriors in a pinfall in 47 seconds over Ryland Martino. Otherwise, it was Maddox Seibert picked up a pinfall win in a minute 28 over Remington Miller. Marshall Todd picked up a pinfall win in a minute 54 over Trevor Akins. And Dawson Francher picked up a pinfall win in 2 minutes and 33 seconds over Nate Doolittle. South Harrison picked up a 54-18 victory over Mount Ayr in that opening round, as it was Mount Air's Keaton White that picked up a pinfall win in a minute 15 over Caston Van Meter. It was Mason Edwards who picked up a pinfall win in a minute 40 for South Harrison over Tucker Larson. Then the only other South Harrison wrestler that won in that round was Jared Evans, who picked up a pinfall win in 4 minutes and 57 seconds over Braden Sweetlick. The other two were Mount Ayr wins. Brock Shaha with a pinfall win in 46 seconds over Cohen Keymichael. And then Jaden Knight picked up a pinfall win in a minute 24 over Parker Chamberlain. In round number two, Albany picked up a 42-27 victory over Mount Ayr. Warriors, though, in those contested matches did not pick up a win in any of those. Mount Ayr picked up a win with Brock Shaw, picking up a pinfall win in a minute 22 over Remington Miller. Jaden Knight picked up a pinfall win in a minute 53 over Kyle Burke. Keaton White picked up a pinfall win in 26 seconds over Caden Octoberg, and Braden Sweetlick picked up a 4-3 decision win over Sam Miller. South Harrison won over North Andrew 60-12. Only win for the North Andrew Cardinals was Dawson Fancher, who won in a pinfall at 2:14. I actually take that back. They also picked up a pinfall win at 2:42 by the way of Jacqueline Riedlinger over Kentley Whitaker on the girls' side. Otherwise, South Harris came away with the other wins. It was Mason Hamilton with a pinfall win in 46 seconds over Ryland Martino at 1:26. Braxton McGee picked up a pinfall win in a minute 27 over Marshall Todd. And then also it was Mason Edwards picked up a pinfall win in a minute 33 over Cal McFarland on the girls' side. Jaylee Boer for South Harrison picked up a pinfall win in 3:06 over Kendall Nestor. In round number three, South Harrison defeated Albany 40-27. Albany was able to pick up a couple of wins in that one. They picked up a 7-5 decision win with Gavin Schausch over Mason Hamilton in a tough battle. Also, it was Nate Doolittle picked up a pinfall win in a minute 13 over Hayden Trammell. And then it was Xavier Darenfeld who picked up a pinfall win in 3:40 over Parker Chamberlain. for South Harrison. They were able to pick up wins by Braxton McGee in a pinfall win in 3 minutes 53 seconds over Trevor Akins. Also, Caden Eckerson picked up a pinfall win in 2 minutes over Zane Rippey. Tony Tessero picked up a pinfall win in a minute 59 over Conlon Newman. Jason Baker picked up a pinfall win in 3:05 over Jared Bunton. And then Mason Van Meter picked up a pinfall win in a minute over Caden Achterberg. And Jared Evans picked up a pinfall win in 3:10 over Sam Miller. North Andrews able to win 30-12 in round number 3 over Mount Air. At 1:06, it was Brock Shaha of Mount Air who picked up a pinfall win in a minute 18 over Maddox Seibert. The only other contested matchup saw Cal McFarland pick up a win over Jaden Knight for North Andrew. So North Andrew won 30-12 in that one. So Albany goes 2-1, South Harrison 3-0, North Andrew 1-2, and Mount Air falls to 0-3 on the night. Brett, it was kind of hard to find a wrestler of the night, mainly just because there weren't very many Albany wrestlers and weren't very many wins tonight for the Albany wrestlers, but one wrestler comes away with 2 victories tonight, and he picks up one in a pinfall at 47 seconds, the other one in a 7-5 decision. And tonight, our Albany TV and Papa's wrestler of the night is going to go to Gavin Schausch.
Yeah, Gavin had a good night, getting a pinfall win in his first match and then coming back in his second and getting a 7-5 decision over Mason Hamilton, the guy who pinned him earlier in the season. So that's good job by Gavin to get a win over somebody who beat him earlier in the year. And like you said, there wasn't that many wins, so Gavin did have the best night out of all these guys, and in a night where there wasn't that many matches. So good night for Gavin.
And again, we'll be back for wrestling coverage on the 5th of February when Albany will host their Invitational Wrestling Tournament, which will feature South Harrison and North Andrew as part of the participants along with Albany. We will be back in action tomorrow for high school basketball action in the GRC West as the Warriors will travel to King City. And the next week, it'll be a week of basketball action at the Stanberry Invitational Basketball Tournament. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Boer Body Shop, American Family Insurance Agent, David Smith in Albany and Stanberry, Mosaic Medical Center, Albany, Northwest Cell, Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany, the City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany, North Andrew, South Harrison, and Mount Air School Districts. Printer New Shopper located in Albany, and Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Albany does come away with the Battle at the Border US 169 sign for the first time with a win over Mount Air tonight by a 42-27 final. Again, for myself, Jared Rolvis, color man, play-by-play analyst, and cameraman tonight. So our Swiss Army knife, Brett Williams, and owners Perry and Susan Phillips. So long and good night tonight here from Albany.